in the history books. He discovered America, tobacco, potatoes.
Killed by a what they call them, lampoons or...
Thank you. Hello and welcome to Talk About, the all talking, all singing, all really frustrating game show, I tell you that. Now, I have to say something very important here. You know, this is our 14th show. We're exactly halfway through the series. And I want to take this chance just to thank a few people. I'd like to thank Peter O'Toole, Fred Dinage and the Baron Knights. Nothing to do with this show, I've just always admired their work. Let's meet the contestants, shall we? I think someone talk about it. Yeah, why not? Hello, Mark, welcome to the show. Hi. Hello, David. Champions, eh? Indeed. 240 quid in the bank there. OK, talk about David, Mark.
Well, on one of the previous shows, you mentioned barmaids, and I very nearly chose that because Dave, of course, owned his own pub for a couple of years.
So, owned his own barmaid, I thought you were going to say.
Oh, I think he owned barmaids as well.
Did you? I see. So, all right, David, talk about Mark and try and get your own back.
Well, it's very difficult after that, isn't it? Mark's a keen sportsman. He likes sport. He likes to play football, squash. Well, he tries to play squash, but...
Does he play you?
Yes, he does, yeah.
And who wins?
Well, occasionally I give him a lesson, yeah.
Oh, a lesson, yeah, I see. It's that sort of game, is it? Yeah, well, you're doing well at the moment, aren't you? Yeah, best of luck for the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Mark and David! And our quiet, laid-back challenges from yesterday. Welcome back. John, talk about April. Remind us about Avril. Avril?
April in French. Carry on. You were
April in French. Remind us about Avril.
Avril?
Yes.
Yes, well, Avril is a parrot freak.
What?
She's a parrot freak.
Pardon?
She's a parrot freak.
You what?
Her house is full of things to do with parrots. She has a parrot.
Right.
Which drives everybody mad. When I ring her, all you hear is... And all she says, shut up, and you don't know it's your other parrot.
Avril, talk about John, then.
John's correct. As I said before, John's a marital salesman. He spends most of his time, yes, exactly, travelling all over the world selling these aids. I mean, the only time you get a great conversation with him is at the airport departure lounges. You have to go meet him there or wave him off.
Do different nations like different sort of aids?
Yes.
Do they?
Yes.
Well, later on, you can tell me about it. Yeah, John and Avril! OK, these are the rules of the game. Oh, look, if you haven't seen the show, where have you been? And if you ask somebody who has, and they'll tell you. Let's play Talk About. OK, earphones on, please, you two. Now, if you watch there, you know that we do need 15 points for one of you to become the champions, and this is a very, very close game. The scores are 3-2. So it's nail-biting stuff here in the studio. Do you want to talk about Michael Caine or Michael Jackson? Michael Caine or Michael Jackson?
Michael Caine.
I think we'll go for Michael Jackson.
We're not discussing this,
We're not discussing this. We're going to go for Michael Jackson.
Yeah?
And my partner, as always, is going to volunteer to go for
OK, over here, then. Come on. You cool cat, you.
Absolutely.
20 seconds. Talk about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, he's a black singer from America. He had an album called Thriller. He used to be in a group called Jackson 5. He's a member of... His brothers and sisters are called the Jacksons. He dances. He has a sister called Janet Jackson. He has a brother called Jeremiah Jackson. Plus a few other brothers.
Those places. He's halfway there with 5. If you could get the perfect 10 here, they wouldn't even get a chance to guess. Do as well as he did, all right? I think it's a game of squash. 20 seconds. Talk about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is an American black singer. Jackson 5, his sister is Janet. Michael Jackson brought out the album Thriller, which had Price on it. He starred in a video film called Thriller. He's done Moon Buggy, Moonbase, Moonstruck, Moon... He's done a film. He's an actor. He went to Hollywood. Some bits aren't really his.
Yeah, some bits aren't really his. He bought them off that bloke over there. That's what happened, in fact, yeah. So you got 6. You missed what? Moon, what's it? Moon, river. Here's the one. Did the thought they did not say. You didn't say bad. Oh, you didn't say plastic surgery. Because a lot of bits that aren't D's isn't quite good enough, really, OK?
That's it in Yorkshire.
Oh, that's it in Yorkshire? Oh, I see. So a plastic surgeon in Yorkshire is the guy who gives you bits that aren't really yours. Okay. And glove, white glove, of course. OK, let's see how they do. 6 points up for grabs here. Yeah. Higher scoring stuff. Are you ready?
I don't know we will be.
They got 6, so they missed 4. Here are the 4 they did not say. They did not say bad. Plastic, surgery and glove. 5 seconds, what's the subject?
Operation.
Give me an answer, please, John. No?
Operation.
No, it was Michael Jackson. You keep the points. You see, if you spent less time doing what you do, right, and you talked to somebody else apart from the parrot, right, you'd know that Michael Jackson had an album called Bad, that he has plastic surgery and that he wears a white glove. You see?
Yeah.
Put your earphones on, you two, please. Put your earphones on. Do you want to talk about the brain or Julius Caesar? It's just the way they come up. I have no control. Honestly, it's just how it comes up. The brain or Julius Caesar. They're in trouble here, aren't they, these two, I tell you? Do you want to talk about parrots or marital aids? No, so it's the brain. It's the brain or Julius Caesar, and that's it.
The brain.
Yeah.
We'll have to go for Julius
Go on,
Caesar.
then. You're the captain.
We'll go for Julius Caesar and I'll put her first.
OK. Now,
Give a man some power and that's what happens.
That's it, yeah. Now, don't say the same thing over and over again, all right? Don't, because that's not how it works.
No.
That'd be like being a parrot, then, wouldn't it?
Well, it would really, wouldn't it?
20 seconds. Talk about Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar. Well, Julius Caesar was a Roman emperor. I, Claudius, was one of his relations. He wore a crown of laurel leaves. He was killed, I don't know how he was killed, but he was killed anyway. He certainly was killed. And I, Claudius, and Julius Caesar, and the Romans. Well, you give a man power. Look what he does
So what
to me.
happened, you see? You know when all your acts, all the acts that you're all the acts that see you.
The trouble is they all mime, you see. This is the problem. They
all
don't have to talk.
They don't talk,
No.
you see. OK, exchange place then, John, over here you come. You chose the subject, mate.
I did.
You did.
Go on,
20 seconds, talk about Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar, a famous play written by Shakespeare. A friend of his was called Brutus, and Brutus stabbed him. Now, what else did he do? It was the Ides of March, when I think he was stabbed. And he had a wife. I don't know, Cleopatra. I think had something to do. It was played by Richard Burton in a film. I think it was.
That's 7, yes. All right. The good news, it was a high-scoring game. The bad news, if they can guess what you were talking about from the 3 words that are left, we say goodbye to you, and they're our new champs. Do you want to see what you missed?
Go on.
I'm not going to show you. I'm going over here. I just wanted to know if you wanted to see what you missed. I was going to show you. They got 7, fellas. 7 points up for grabs. There are enough points here for you to win the game and go for the champions round again. Here are the 3 words they did not say. They did not say leader, Britain, Anthony. 5 seconds. What's the subject?
Prime Minister. Anthony Chamberlain, leader Britain.
Answer, please, Mark.
Chamberlain.
No, it was Julius Caesar. You'd stay in the game. What about that? Earphones on, you two, please. Earphones on. That's great. Here are your choices. Do you want to talk about hitchhiking or Hitchcock? Hitchhiking or Hitchcock?
We always get the funny ones, don't we? What do you want to do, Dave? You're going first.
Thank you, hitchhiking.
We're going to do hitchhiking.
And Dave's going first.
I might change my mind. No.
All right, over you go, Dave. 20 seconds. Talk about hitchhiking.
Hitchhiking is where you put your thumb up on your side of the road and you try and get a lift. You try and get a lift for nothing. You're trying to scrounge a lift off somebody. There's a book called Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You go hitchhiking when you're abroad. You wear a backpack, and when you can't afford to go on a bus, you go hitchhiking. You stand on the side of motorways.
All right, don't worry. It's okay. That's 2 change places. I got to tell you that if they say hitchhikers when they guess, we will accept hitchhikers, OK? Hitchhiking, because we will accept forms of words on this show, but not synonyms, all right? 2, you've got to pick a few more off here. 20 seconds. Talk about hitchhiking.
When you're hitchhike along the road, you hold your thumb out, cars stop, you travel in cars, you can travel in buses, you can travel in lorries, you travel for free, you keep the driver company. Generally, people can wear shorts, they can do it in twos, they can travel along the road, and they'll hitchhike abroad, they'll hitchhike length and breadth of Britain, they'll hitchhike with maybe some food in a knapsack, and they'll hitchhike with maybe this thumb or that thumb.
All right, you see, that's OK. Here are the 4 words that we missed. We did not say ride, wait, stick and danger. If they can guess what you were talking about from the 4 words that are left, there are new champions. If they're not, you are, and you've had the champions game again. Let's see what happens. Do, 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 do. I did that then, because it's a very dramatic moment, this. I'll do it again. Do, 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 do. Dramatic. There were 6 points up for grabs. You both have 9 points. At the end of this, after you've guessed, we will have a champion, new champions, and we'll have a champions round. Best of luck. Here are the 4 words they did not say. They did not say ride, wait, stick and danger. 5 seconds, what's the subject?
Yes.
Dynamite.
No, it's hitchhiking. You're the champions again. Come and say goodbye. Over here, come and say goodbye. Over here you come. Right, we're all shaking hands. Well then, listen. Oh, listen, after all, I'm going to miss you. You've been great. Give us a little kiss. Mwah. You can wipe that off there. Well done. Listen, John, all is not lost because you know what you can do? You can sell some of your goods amongst the audience in the commercial break. We'll take that now. It's in a couple of minutes. They're champions round. Don't go away. Listen, so what nation is that? Well, it's the champions game here. It's your 3rd champions game. You got £240. In the bank. In the bank, and this is your 3rd go. Here are the subjects you can choose from. Do you want to talk about Oscar Wilde or the Oscar? The Oscar or Oscar Wilde?
Yeah, go for Oscars, I think. Brew goes first.
We'll go for Oscars.
The Oscar, yeah?
The Oscar. And Dave I'll go in the box. OK,
put yourself in the box then, please. Put the earphones on. Did you want that to happen? Did you know that was happening?
Yeah.
Did you think that was happening, or do you think you were going
No,
in the
I
box?
don't have any choice in these matters.
Just go with it, don't you?
Just do as I'm told.
All right, and you know what you're doing, don't you?
Yes,
It's easy, innit? Every word, £20.
Well, it's not easy,
but you know the rules, at least, is what I mean. All right, here we go. £240, how much more you can get. 20 seconds. Talk about the Oscar.
Oscars are a ceremony where you get awards for films about movies. It's a statuette. It came in the 1920s. Bette Midler introduced it, I believe. It's a gold statuette. You get Oscars for best movie, best director, best film, best producer, best actor, best actress.
Yeah, £500. That's OK. That's all right, isn't it, eh? And now, the moment of truth. I'll open the envelope and we'll see which words you missed. What didn't we say, please? We did not say speech, academy, envelope, Hollywood and vote. OK, your decision. Do you think that in the 5 seconds you bought him, he'll say one of those remaining 5 words?
Yeah, I'm going for it.
He's going for it. He's getting over it. OK. The applause has died down because it's a very dramatic moment, this, and we want you to savour it, Mark. Walk like a man of destiny to your position. You got... That was it, was it? That was very good. You got 5. He reckons that in the 5 seconds that he bought you, you'll say one of the remaining 5 words. You had £100. That's now been gambled on your ability in 5 seconds to double it to 200. Are you ready? 5 seconds. Talk about the Oscar.
It's a golden statue, it's a ceremony, it happens in Hollywood. It's a film...
Hollywood, yes! How about that? You said Hollywood. Hollywood was on the boards. Hollywood was on the boards. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Are you excited, David?
Oh, just a bit.
Just a bit, just a bit. I'd like to see you when you weren't excited, all right? Our new championship vision, you've got £440, fellas. Over you go. What about that? 440. And let's meet our new challengers here on Talkabout. How are you? What's wrong? Richard, and it's Helen. Richard, talk about Helen.
Helen's 22. She's my sister. She is a law graduate. She likes going around Europe, and she loves Branston pickle sandwiches and Tara Masalata.
Tara Masalata. to our Moslotter. Helen, talk about Richard.
What I was going to say is my brother is 24. He's a medical rep, sells drugs, and he plays music very loudly.
Play music loudly?
Yes.
Do you still live in the same house, too? Have you have you
No, thank God. He's got his own now. He can annoy the neighbours now.
I annoy the neighbours, but I live in a semi, and my neighbour is an old woman and she's deaf.
Richard, thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. Richard and Helen. Put your earphones on, please, Richard! Put your earphones on! Turn around so we can't see you. The neighbour's deaf. Get the talk, champs.
Oh, decision time.
Decision time again. Well, you'll have nothing to do with it. You do it all yourself here, don't you? So we want to talk about the Beach Boys or encyclopedias. The Beach Boys or encyclopedias.
I think I'm going for encyclopedias, will you?
When you talk, David, you always go like behind you. Just talk.
I'm whispering in his ear.
Oh, I see, right.
Encyclopedias, what do you reckon, Dave? You're on board. Encyclopedias it is, and Dave will go first.
You're like the sleeping partner in this, really, aren't you? Yeah?
That's right, yeah.
OK, 20 seconds. Talk about encyclopedias.
Encyclopedias, you get Encyclopedia Britannica. They are books, you get a volume of books which give you general knowledge about all subjects on the universe, in the earth. Salesmen sell them a lot. They give knowledge on everything. They tell you about what goes on in the world. They're like a dictionary. They give knowledge on everything.
4, good start. Change places, guys. Mark. 4 down, 6 to go. 20 seconds. Talk about encyclopedias.
In encyclopedias, you get facts, you get figures, you get dates. There are different chapters. There are numerous volumes. Volumes are updated every year. Encyclopedia Britannica, I think, is a British print, whatever, and it is sold by salesmen, and people buy it, and it costs quite a lot of money, and a lot of people are very fond of having bought it. And
You know, we got 4. I'm going to show you the 6 that you missed, and I'm going to look through my eyes because it's going to be scary. You're the ones that you didn't say. What didn't we say? We didn't say reference, library, A to Z, you see, of subjects, index and sets. If they can guess what you're talking about, they'll steal your points, won't they? It's a nice walk, that, you know. I do it every day. Sometimes you never see a soul. It's nice. OK. They got 4. 4 points up for grabs.
Fine.
Here are the 6 words they did not say. They did not say reference, library, A, Z, index, sets. 5 seconds. What is the subject?
Encyclopedia.
You've stolen the points. Good start, yep. Earphones on, guys, please. Earphones on. Do you want to talk about gold or... You've just knocked your earphones off, haven't you? Pick them up, come on. You've just started on the show. We do things properly here, or we don't do it at all. Right, OK. You want to talk about...
Pull my hair.
It's pull your hair. Gold or Long John Silver?
Gold, and I'll go first.
Good decision. 20 seconds. Talk about gold.
Gold is a commodity. You find it in South Africa. It comes in different carats. It's a jewel. People wear it as jewellery. It has a hallmark on. You buy it in a jeweller's shop. You can rings. You can get it. You wear it around your neck as a bracelet or a necklace. You mine it. You can also you find it in the copper. You won't find it in the copper mines.
Next more. Change of places. First time talking on the show, Helen. Best of luck, 20 seconds. Talk about gold.
Right, gold symbols, AG. It's jewellery, necklaces, bracelets made out of it. It's an orange and yellow colour. You have all different carats, 10-carat gold. It's from a jewellery shop. It's gold. It's a colour. You have gold hair. Gold. You mine it from gold mines. You get it in France. You get it in... Do it in Benz. Oh, God.
All right, it's the first time talking. We got 4. Richard. You were selling it. It's not £5, not £4, not £3. Here's your gold. Come in, buy it.
I told you I work on the markets in
Do you? All right. Here are the 6 that you missed. We did not say precious, coin, filling, rush, dust, and nugget. Their turn to try and steal over. I'm going. They'll take their earphones off now, these 2 guys, and I'll tell them that they only got 4, just like you. So there are 6 words for you to guess from. Here are the words they did not say. They did not say precious, coin, filling, rush, dust and nugget. 5 seconds. What's the subject?
Gold.
I'm going to go for gold.
You're going to go for gold? You've got the gold. You've got the points, yeah. 4 plays 4. Earphones on you two, please. They can't... I was just saying that I'd really like you to win this, guys. OK, I'd like you to stand.
We will.
Okay, here we go. Do you want to talk about blankets or chemistry? Blankets or chemistry. No point in conferring, because he'll have nothing to do with it. This is what
we're doing.
Blankets or chemistry? I think we're going to go for chemistry.
Absolutely.
And who's going to talk first?
I'll talk first.
Oh, David, what about that? You don't get to talk first.
Bit of variety,
You almost got applause then, didn't you? See,
I got one.
You broke tradition then. All right.
Fans out there.
20 seconds, talk about chemistry.
Chemistry is the subject of chemicals. Chemicals are denoted by letters, AU, gold. Chemistry is a subject at school. You can get a degree in chemistry, you can get O-levels, GCSEs in chemistry, you can get CSEs in chemistry. It's a subject that some people find hard, some people find difficult. It's a long subject. You do it at school. Oh, dear.
All right, change places. The first time you agree, and he has an hopeless go, yeah.
Yeah, well...
20 seconds, talk about chemistry.
Chemistry, it's a subject which covers things like the elements and fluids and liquids, and it's done by scientists. You have scientists that study chemistry. You have alchemy, you have chemistry you do at school. You get passes in chemistry. Chemistry is about sort of atoms and...
OK, 4. 4. You've got 4, they've got 4. There's 4 points up for grabs, lots of 4s. Do you want to see what you missed? I'm not showing you, I'm going over it. I don't know. I'm going to keep you in suspense there, fellas. They got 4. Again. So here are the 6 that they missed. They did not say Bunsen, burner, formula, test, tubes and compounds. 5 seconds, what's the subject? Answer please, Richard, now.
Science.
No, it's chemistry. They've kept the points. Oh, that's an awful moment, isn't it? That's tough. You said it. You said chemistry.
But I didn't say chemistry.
Yeah, but you said chemistry, science, and you just plumbed for the wrong one. I love this show. Put your earphones on, you two, please, and turn your backs to us. Should we fit in one more quick game?
Yeah.
Why not? OK, here are your subjects. Do you want to talk about rum or red rum? Rum or red rum?
Red rum, Helen.
OK, Helen, over here quickly. 20 seconds, talk about red rum.
Red Rum was a horse who won the Grand National. He won it 3, 4, 5 times. Don't know how many times. I think he's probably dead by now. He doesn't play anymore. Sweats a lot like all horses do. He's brown. Red Rum, the name. He won the National. A horse. He's a race horse. He is in a lot of races. Won a lot of races. You make bets on him.
All right, OK, change places. You've got 6, only 4 to get. If you can get 4, you get a perfect 10. 20 seconds, talk about red rum.
Brian Fletcher, he won the Grand National in 1973, was trained by Ginger McCain. It was in Liverpool when the Grand National was won. He lost in 1974, he won it 3 times, he lost it twice, he came second twice. One of the horses was Liscarga that he came second behind. What else can I say about Red Rum? He's from Liverpool, he was trained at Newmarket perhaps, he was a very, very famous horse.
7, good work, yeah. I gotta tell you, if they guess what you were talking about from the words that are left, they're the new champions. I'm gonna go over and see what happens. OK, fellas, time for a quick guess. They got 7, they got 7. OK, there were 7 points up for grabs. If you can guess what they're talking about from the 3 words, you're the champions again. Here are the words they did not say. They did not say celebrity, statue and entry. 5 seconds, what is the subject?
Red Rum.
You've won the game, champions. Over to here, over to here. Come and, over to here. Come and say goodbye. Richard, over here you come. Champions again. Thor, that was tough, wasn't that? That was really tough. Richard, Helen, you've been great sports. Sorry you're not coming back.
Never mind.
Next time you're going for £400 and you're going for a cup of tea. Bye-bye.
Stay with us here on UK Living for Lingo. Next.